Nolig Riel, a Scottish Gaelic phrase meaning Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas and a Scottish New Year.
We wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas and a Scottish New Year.
Scotch tidings we bring to you and your clan, Scotch tidings for Christmas and a Scottish New Year. We wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas and a Scottish New Year. Now bring us some haggis pudding, now bring us some haggis pudding, now bring us...
Hello, and welcome to Naturally Kim's Knitting. I'm Kim, and this is my podcast all about knitting and spinning of yarn, all of which I do from my home right here outside of Lima, Ohio. I live here with my puppy dog Ginger, my kitty cat Purdy, my father-in-law kitty cat Tommy, my father-in-law, and my husband. And we all live in this lovely house. Just a moment, please. Sorry about that. That was a phone call that I was waiting for, and so I thought I'd better pick it up. Anyways, today is November 25th, and this is episode 233. Now, you can find me all over the internet at as Naturally Kim's Knitting on YouTube, Blogger, Facebook, and WordPress. I have a Naturally Kim's Knitting podcast group on Ravelry, and then I have my own page, NapiersKnits, and then on Instagram, I'm knittin_Kim. Okay, let you know there's a couple knit-alongs that are coming along, or that are open right now. One of them is our November finished object one, and it's for any objects that are finished during the month of November. Take a picture, post it. If there's a pattern name, please include that, and just put that in the Ravelry page, unless, if you'd rather try to do it on my blog spot or on WordPress, you can feel free to in the comments. Don't know if you could put a picture in YouTube or not. If you can, feel free to try that. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to close that on December 1st and have the drawing that same day. And I will probably announce the winners the next week on the podcast. That seems to be the best way. The prizes, you say, what are they, Kim? Well, they are either a $10 gift card from KnitPicks or Amazon, or any giftable pattern for up to $10. Then we have a welcome to crafting in red, white, and green, and as my granddaughter labeled it, for Christmas. But it doesn't have to be for Christmas. It could be any holiday around that time. This is a 2-month craft along. It started October 1st and is going through the end of November. That way, if you had any Christmas knitting that you wanted to do or holiday knitting, you could do it then. Same thing as the other one. Finish an object that has red, white, or green. Red, white. She said red, white. No, she said red, white, or green. As the primary color. Take a picture. Post it in the correct thread. Or you can post it on YouTube or Blogger or Blogspot, WordPress. Any of those that you can. And if there's a pattern name, please include it. So, and I don't care if you poly dip, that is just fine for me. If you want to put it in 2 or 3 of these threads, if you want to put it in somebody else's, as long as it follows their rules, no problem. So, and it can be any craft. It doesn't have to be knitting, doesn't have to be crocheting, doesn't have to do with yarn if you don't want it to. Just any craft, okay? Let's see, and the prices for that, since it's a 2-month one, it'll be a $15 gift card to either KnitPicks, Amazon, or any giftable pattern up to $15. Then, beginning of this month and going through the end of next month, we have my favorite, the one that's closest to my heart, the Crafting for Others. Now, this can be any craft object that you have made for somebody else, whether it's a charity, whether it's for a gift, whether, as long as it's not for yourself. take a picture. If there's a pattern name, post that and the picture under the making things for others. This is a 2-month craft along. I lost the word for a second, but it doesn't close. It runs through December 31st, so I will close it January 1st, and I will have the drawings. And once again, I'll announce the winners the next podcast. Okay, let's see. Oh, and then in January, we're going to have a Tiaga Hilliard design craft along, or Cashmere Junkie as she's known online. Any pattern of your choice. Okay, if you have any other craft along ideas, either just make a note under the show notes, and I'm making a written list so that I can pull from that for next year. Take a breath. What's on my needles, you may want to know? I'm sorry, I made the camera go back and forth. Something that isn't in my show notes, and I just started this the other day. This is for my grandson. Now, it's a black and white picture, but that's fine because I'm not making it in the colors that it's suggesting anyways. It's called Dynamite Reward. Look at that. So you have, this is the back, a Tyrannosaurus. What is that? Well, I know on this side it's a Stegosaurus. Oh, that's a woolly mammoth on the other side. Then the front, ta-da! My favorite, and I hate the fact that it's my favorite on the front. I wish it would fit on the sleeve, but it's awfully big. But the Brachiosaurus, and I'm assuming that's a pterodactyl. My grandson would tell me if I'm wrong and if it was another one of the flying ones. So, yeah, I'm making this out of Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek. It's a low fill fiber, as it says. And it is Kale. I couldn't remember the color name. I wanted to call it Sage, and I knew it wasn't Sage. But that's going to be all the dinosaurs and the woolly mammoth. Then the rest of the sweater is going to be in pumpkin spice. Oh, I'm sorry. I kicked the camera. Same company, same yarn brand. And I'm just getting ready to start the dinosaurs. Now the patterns suggested that you knit it in pieces, a front piece, back piece. Yeah, I like knitting sweaters in one piece, so I'm just modifying it that way. But and since I'm only working with 2 colors, they had 4 or 5 colors in theirs, and they had each stripe was a different color. Well, I just did it like that, and then I'll be onto the dinosaurs next. Not something I could knit while I'm bouncing on the exercise ball anymore, because I'll be dealing with charts and all that stuff. Then I have my shawl, which is the inflorescence that I'm making. And I'm actually on the edging now. Didn't get as far last. Oh, one of the needles was stuck in the ball of yarn. Didn't get as far as I was hoping last night. But let me see if I can stretch this out a little bit. And don't know if you can see the pattern in there or not. Sorry. Anyways, I finished the first chart's edging, and now I'm going to go on to the second one. Then I have to decide if I want to make it longer, and I actually think I do. So I'll probably attach another skein of that yarn. What else am I doing? Oh, let's see. Well, okay. I don't know if this actually counts. Seems like there's something else I'm working on. Maybe not. Oh, yes, I am, but all I've gotten done is the toes on a pair of socks, and they were a Christmas gift. And then this one, I just got the toe cast on here. This is going to be a soup kitchen sock. It's going to be from some of my leftover yarns. Because I knew there was something else. this is the only thing I'm going to be able to bounce and work on because everything else either has charts or lacy patterns or, yeah. So this is the only one I could work on while I bounce now. So, hey, that's okay. In case you didn't, either you've not been here while I've talked about this or not, I have an exercise ball. And because I have such arthritis in my feet, I bounce on that because it protects my feet. And I get about 12,000 steps in a day by bouncing. So it's kind of nice to have, usually I have put on Critical Role, which is a Dungeons and Dragons fantasy role game. I put that on and I'll knit. And by the time that episode's done, I've got more than my 12,000. So I did finish something this past week. I did. I thought I would, but I was, it's one of those things I didn't want to jinx it. I still have to do the ends, but, that's me. I want to try a different way of weaving in my ends. Roro and Cade demonstrated this, and so I have an extra long tail so I can try something different. But these are my socks. I don't know the colorway, but this is Chroma Twist Fingering. Yeah, I gotta take my progress markers out too. That will be easy to do. So, anyways, yes, those are finished. Yay, Soup Kitchen socks, which makes me feel good because I've not got near as many done this year as I wanted to get done. Back to my show notes because I can't remember what else I need to talk about. Okay. Time for 5 more books to look at. And if you're interested in them, you let me know and I will send them your way. This one, you may think this was one that I would want to keep. Well, kind of I would. It's called Autumn Inspirations by Creative Haven. It's a color by number. I'm not a rules girl always. I mean, look, I'm knitting that sweater, modifying it so I could make it in the round. Well, I like to color pictures in whatever color I want. I know you can still do that. But if somebody else likes to do color by numbers, this might be an interesting book for you. This is a Dover book. $13.50 is how much it would cost if you were to get it at a bookstore. But there's lots of beautiful pictures in here to color. All autumn related. I'm just going to show some of them. But lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, okay. I had to look at it and make sure I'm showing them to you in the right direction. I'm just not a big color by numbers person. I've tried painting by numbers before. Not for me, but these pictures are lovely. Anyways, beautiful, beautiful pictures. And they do tell you, well, actually, here's in the color guide. So you can see the, I don't know. It's hard to show these and I don't want to break the back. So anyways, if you're interested in that, let me know. And if there's more than one person, it'll be the first person that responds. You can either let me know under my, under any of my show notes, or even on the YouTube, well, yeah, YouTube too, because there's show notes there. Yeah. Autumn Inspirations, just put down that you'd be interested in that. Then, there's this cutie, Christmas Charms, also by Creative Haven. It's a plain old coloring book. It's not a color by number. But if you're like me, I already have a Christmas coloring book. But if you're like me, and you just love to color, this is a great book for that. Let me show you that. Isn't that gorgeous? I hadn't paid attention if there was a page that had all the pictures on them, and there isn't, but that's okay. I'll just show you a few of these. Look at the, I could see having lots and lots of fun with this, but yeah, if you're interested, let's just write down that you would like Christmas Charm, and I will be glad to send it your way with the Jolly Fellow included. If I can get it loaded this will be introduced with my Scottish Christmas Carol because it's close enough. And I only get to play it like a few weeks every year. I'm not sure if I can get it loaded. I'm going to try. See, the Christmas pictures reminded me. So yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Christmas charm. Then this is one that these next three, I have duplicates. So if you are interested in the wreaths for every season, please let me know. I showed this last week, so if you're not sure what all's in there, look at last week's. I could show you a few of them. Look at those wreaths. Aren't they gorgeous? I always look for a page that has them all. Oh, there we go. I thought that there was because I thought that's what I showed you guys last week. Yeah, so let me know. They have them for every season of the year. So, yeah, wreaths for every season. Please, somebody claim it. Because I have two of those. I have two of these. Bargello needlepoint. I showed this to you last week too, so if you want to see it more in depth, you know, look there. But they have easy, intermediate, advanced, and then they have other techniques too. So, I mean, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm just not a big, I have enough to keep track with my spinning and my knitting. So, yeah, if you're interested in it, let me know. Bargello needlepoint. Okay. Then the last one is one that I've reviewed before too, but I kept a copy. This one is for anybody who wants it. Origami Safari for beginners. Yay, for beginners. In it, oh, they even have the paper. I love when they put the paper. But they have an elephant, giraffe, lion, rhino, zebra, monkey, crocodile, gorilla, tiger, parrot, camel, snake, fennec fox, desert tortoise, beetle, vulture, Arctic hare, penguin, polar bear, narwhal, and reindeer. I didn't know they had a narwhal. I need to, well, I will be making myself one. I love narwhals. They are the unicorns of the sea. So anyways, they have very easy to follow directions. And they even have a mark as to whether they're hard, easy, intermediate. Oh, good, the narwhal's a medium. See, I hadn't got that far in my book to look. Arctic hare is easy. That's good. A beetle is easy. So anyways, if you're interested, just let me know. Origami Safari. So those are the books for this week. Ouch. New things. I don't think. I've got some new things, but nothing craft related. So it's because I've been busy with my spinning and everything. I should have brought, well, no, because I'm still spinning it. When I get the single done on what's on my wheel right now, I will show you to it, show it to you, or show you it to it, because it is lovely. That just reminded me of a shirt that I saw that I just love it. It says, I spotted Loch Ness, but he won't tell. I love Loch Ness. So last week I talked about having to go get a COVID test. Well, we all came back negative. But then my son called, I think it was that night that we had the test, and his dear wife's been exposed through her work. So they can't go anywhere, and unfortunately that means that she can't be with her father before he goes to the doctor on Friday. So I would love to have had him here, but I feel bad that she can't make it over there. So please keep my son and his wife in your prayers, and her family. Yeah, there's just going to be the three of us. Plus, it's funny, we have 3 people and 3 animals. The animals aren't getting any Thanksgiving turkey. Let's see. Oh, so I am an affiliate with Knitpicks. You can always tell when I'm getting close to the end because I give my little spiel. Yeah, I'm an affiliate with Knitpicks. And if you go to their site through the ads that are along the side of my blogspot, whatever, I believe when you find it, it's naturallykimsknitting.blogspot.com. But, or if you go to it through WordPress, Naturally Kim's Knitting, I can get a couple pennies, use it for prizes, things like that. So anyways, so in order to entice you to go there, let me tell you what they have on sale right now. 30% off of their cables and their select needles. Their yarn discount, you have to buy it in bulk, but it's up to 15% off. And then seeing as how it's sweater weather, you can get 10 or more skeins of the same kind of yarn, 10% off with the code SWEATER10. So anyways, that's just, yeah, that was just a sigh because, yeah. I was listening to the BBC News this morning, and they were talking about how they're going to have a 6-day, 5 or 6 day, and yeah, I have a couple of my people over there let up on their restrictions, and I said, oh no, over Christmas, I'm sorry, sitting there going, oh no, that means that within a week to 2 weeks afterwards, are they going to see their COVID numbers spike again? Just don't know. Good news is there is a vaccine coming up. Bad news is I've heard the side effects aren't really good, but if you're going to get the vaccine, you're going to have to go through 2 shots, even though after the first one you may feel miserable, but you have to decide. Do you want to feel miserable because you're not going to get it, or do you want to take the chances of getting it? And so yeah, I will probably when it's up, I'll probably go and get it, only because with arthritis, I could just imagine the cold I had not too long ago. Really, it just seeps into my joints, and I don't want COVID on top of that. So anyways, I think that's about it for this week. I don't really have any new news this week about anything, so hey, I hope you guys all have a great week. And all my American friends, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving in the U.S. I hope all your craftiness goes great. I hope you don't make any mistakes, but if you do, I hope they're little teeny tiny ones that can be easily fixed. I love you all. Big, big hugs. God bless. Take care. If you like the video, push like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please push subscribe. Anyways, I'll let you go. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Nolig Riel, a Scottish Gaelic phrase meaning Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas and a Scottish New Year.
We wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas and a Scottish New Year.
Scotch tidings we bring to you and your clan, Scotch tidings for Christmas and a Scottish New Year. We wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas and a Scottish New Year. Now bring us some haggis pudding, now bring us some haggis pudding, now bring us some haggis pudding, so bring some right here. We wish you a Scottish Christmas, we wish you a Scottish Christmas.